Okay, y'all see the title. Now, this is one of my compulsory videos because I know a little bit about this because this is the line of business that I am in. I recover stolen vehicles, average about 2 a week. One, maybe 2. You're going to do at least one. Every now and again, you'll have a bumper crop. Every now and again, you'll go like 2 or 3 weeks without picking up one. Then you'll get 3 in a day. I mean, it's just, but normally you pick up 2, at least 1 a week. But anyway, this is in, well, I should say 2 because this is in Baltimore. Pick up at least 2 a week. 2. Teew. Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and play it, folks. Now I'm gonna play it through, then I'll play it again, but I'll stop it and do some fill gaps. So hopefully some folks pay attention and you might learn something. Hopefully your car never gets. And when I say learn something, I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I mean, hopefully your vehicle never gets stolen. But there's certain rules that literally fit the entire United States with little deviations here and there from state to state. But anyway, let's go. Let's see if we can get you squared up.
Speeding ticket. They shouldn't make me a victim 2 and 3 times. I was a victim once with my car being stolen. I was a victim with the insurance company, and I was a victim with the city of Baltimore.
This notice from Baltimore City showing up in her mailbox, not once, but twice, saying failure to reclaim the car will be considered a waiver of all rights and considered consent to the sale of the vehicle.
I was upset because now you're going to sell my car if I don't get it, but you won't give it to me. I kept calling them about my car. When can I get my car? When can I get my car?
Then the icing on the cake, 2 speeding tickets in the mail. Photos from the city's roadside camera showing her baby blue Hyundai Sonata, clear as day. But the timestamps on those infractions, 5:49 and 7:25 p.m., both within hours of when the car was taken on August 11th.
They said, well, it would probably happen while it was stolen. They told me that. And I said, well, why should I have to pay for it? They said, well, we're not going to release your car unless you pay the 2 speeding tickets. They shouldn't make me a victim 2 and 3 times.
Okay, now I'm a chop it up into small bite-sized pieces, okay?
I was a victim once with my car being stolen. I was a victim with the insurance company, and I was a victim with the city of Baltimore.
Now, I don't know what the deal is with her insurance company because she said, victim once, not, victim once got stolen, victim, insurance company. Now with the city. Now, I don't know what happened, but the story doesn't say. So I'll stay out of that part there. But I will tell you this. Your insurance company is not your friend. I don't care if it's home insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, business insurance, my insurance company, they are not my friend. For my personal vehicles, business, they're not your friend. It's a contract. It's a contractual agreement. I claim I'll do this if this happened to you while you're giving me money. That's pretty much what that's pretty much what insurance is. But the other part, now I can get the other 2 parts.
Notice from Baltimore City showing up in her mailbox, not once, but twice, saying failure to reclaim the car will be considered a waiver of all rights and considered consent to the sale of the vehicle.
That part is true. That's in every state. That's even here. Your vehicle gets stolen. We notify you by certified letter in the mail. Right? We pick up. I'm gonna walk you through it. Sheriff's Department call us. We got a pickup for you. Yeah. Where is it at? It's at B Street, B and 3rd. Okay. B Street and 3rd Street. Yes, sir. Send somebody out there. It's a car. I'll use her car. It's a Hyundai, a blue Hyundai. And we go out there. We pick it up. The officer writes up the TSR. That's the towing service request. He writes it up. It got the year, make, model. They done ran the VIN, who it belongs to. who's the lien holder. If you're still paying notes on there, it also has the lien holder on there, First National Bank, of Maryland, whatever. I don't even know if there is a first, I'm just, and it shows your name, True Teller 410, his address, and city, state, whatnot. That's it. They give it to us. We pick up the car. We take it to the storage facility. Within no earlier than 2 days, but no later than 5 days, business days, we have to mail out a certified letter of notification to every address that's on that piece of paper. Let's say Truth Teller got an address in Arizona, he got an address in the Bronx, and whatever is on there, and then the bank that's in First National Bank there in Maryland. Okay, we have to mail a letter, certified letter, to all three of those with the current charges, and it says where the vehicle is, what it was picked up for, and the current charge. Oh, and newsflash, towing companies on municipal contracts, we don't make up the charges. That's not the count, whoever you're doing the towing for, the charges are set by them. You towing for Maryland Highway Patrol, New York, state of New York, the Highway Patrol, state of New York, city of Chicago, whoever you towing for, those rates are in the contract that you signed to do that type of work. The daily storage rate is also regulated by the state. I'll use the state of Texas, for example. In the state of Texas, any vehicle that's 25 feet in length or less is $20 a day for non-hazardous vehicles. Non-hazardous. Okay, if it's a pool, hazmat. Is it carrying chemicals? You got one of them little pickup trucks with pool cleaning. That's hazmat. But you rarely get that stuff. Normally what that is accident. But anyway, let's keep it simple. It's $20 a day, a calendar day, if it's under 25 foot in length, and it's $35 a day if it's over 25 foot in length. Trailers, big trucks, truck and trailer, because truck and trailer, you're charging for both because they have their own separate VIN number and their own separate license plate number. So it's not one unit, it's 2 units. And a lot of time the same person that owned the tractor don't own the trailer, but commercial stuff, that's a whole different animal. Let's keep it simple to cars. So we mail those 3 letters out, to that bank and to his address in Arizona and his address in the Bronx. Now, if I don't even live there no more, I live that. That's not our problem, sir. We have to mail the letters out to the addresses that you provided to the state when you registered the vehicle. If you move, it's up to you to change your mailing address with the state that your vehicle is registered in, not ours. That's your job. Okay, so now you got the letter in the mail and it says how much, where it's at, hours of operation, blah, blah, skippity, blah. Okay, now let's roll it a little more.
Upset because now you're going to sell my car if I don't get it, but you won't give it to me.
Yes, your car will be sold as forfeiture, and it has the date. It has on there, like ours. I'll use us an example again. You have this is a notice. It's this much, and it costs this much a day. I'll just make it a regular car. It's $21.65 a day because it's tax on the storage. That's the only thing that has tax on it. It's the storage. There's no tax on anything else in the state of Texas. So it's $21.65 a day plus whatever the municipal cost was for it picking it up. This city over here, and they're all different because this city, they're right next to each other. We tow for those 3 cities and the county, and all 3 cities and the county got different rates. Now the storage is the same. That doesn't change because it's in the state of Texas. The notification fee doesn't change, is in the state of Texas. Just the actual picking up of the vehicle changes. You have if the vehicle is still here in 14 days, we're required to mail out a second, which is the final letter of notification, letting you know that if the vehicle isn't picked up by 45 days, that the vehicle, that will be, the state of Texas sees that as your forfeiture of right and possession of the vehicle. It's all in the letter. All you got to do is read it. And the vehicle will be sold at the police auction. That's what it says. So 14 days come, vehicle still here, mail out the second letter. Second letter, the time pass, it sits here, it hits 45 days. We take the first letter, the receipt, and the green card that comes back from you receiving the first letter and the second letter. We take that, copy of the VSF license, pictures of the vehicle, and the copy of the TSR for the police department authorizing us to pick it up. And we take those items, and it's a form that we have to fill out. I'm quite sure every state has one where it has all that info on there, and all that stuff goes in a envelope, mailer, and you send it to the state. And the state of Texas, plus we have to put a check in there because we got to pay to get another title. And we put a check in there for that dollar amount. I know the dollar amount. I'm just not gonna, say it. I think, it is what it is. And you send that up to the state, and normally in about 4, maybe 5 months, because they got to do their little piddling around on it, we get a check in the mail. We get a title in the mail. Now, if the vehicle is junk, we just file for a salvage title, a brown title, because there ain't no need of spending money. The salvage title is relatively cheap. So you can't resell the vehicle. The title is only for you to give it to the recycling facility that you take the vehicle to, for them to crush it, strip it, chop it up for parts, whatever the heck it is they're going to do. That's all that is. Now, if the vehicle is in a halfway decent condition, then we can file for a resale title, you know what I mean? And then you get the title in the mail, and we can legally sell the vehicle. But that's the way it works in most states, and that's the way it works here in Texas. Now, if you didn't have, why didn't my insurance should have picked it up? What type of insurance do you have? See, we don't get into that. That's what if you just have liability insurance, your insurance company ain't paying to get it out, to get your vehicle back from being stolen. If you just got the minimum, the liability insurance, that's what it is. Liability. The liability insurance isn't for you. Liability insurance is for someone else if you run into or damage their stuff or them while you're operating a motor vehicle. Liability insurance isn't for you, and it isn't for your automobile. It is not. Okay? So when you start getting into collision insurance, comprehension collision, theft, uninsured motorists, you start getting in all that stuff. Now, yes, that's more money, but now you're insuring yourself, your vehicle, your property, and all that other stuff. So the insurance you got, well, I only got that because that's what I could afford. That's not our fault. We're just a towing and storage facility. That's not our fault. If you do not pick up the vehicle will be either took to the recycler and taken over the scales. And right now the price of steel ain't much. I mean, you're barely getting $300 for a car. So you don't make any money. Not down here for the price of steel, because I think it's like 10 cents a pound right now. So you're not making any money because you done ran your truck. You done ran that $170,000 tow truck just to go pick up a car that gets 9 miles to the gallon. to running on your oil, your tires, your time, pick it up, comes back to your facility. You got to pay your driver regardless, whether people pick up the car or not. You still got to pay the driver, the operator. It's sitting in your facility, so that means it's on your insurance while it's here. So if it gets damaged or somebody steals something out of it, or, which, I mean, I can count the times on one hand. That's been happened in 10 years. But still, it's in your yard, and you're paying for the letters of notification. We paying that out of pocket. Certified mail ain't free. And the more stuff on there, when people, this one co-sign, got mama Nim on there, got ex-wife on there. You got to mail out 5 letters sometime on a damn vehicle. $8 and something for that one. $12 and something for that one. They in Oklahoma, $15 and something for that one. They in New Jersey, another $8 for that one there, and then to the one to the bank in Baltimore. And you paying that out of pocket. And all that money, and then the check, it's less than $100 that you got to mail to the state to go to reclaim it. You haven't made any money. You ain't made. I mean, okay, then you got to tow it in that same $170,000 truck that gets 9 miles to the gallon, all to the automobile recycling center. The closest one to us is in San Antonio. So that truck that get 9 miles to the gallon, you got to send it 50 miles that way to dump that thing off, and 50 miles to drive back at 9 miles a gallon. And we know what diesel. We lose money on those. We lose money, but we already know them as soon as we pick them up. You lose money on them. You got to make the money somewhere else, because you're not going to make money on stolen vehicles that's not picked up. You're not going to make any money. That's one of the number one loss leaders in the towing business. But anyway, let's play here some more, because there's only so much you can get in a 1-minute YouTube video.
Calling them about my car. When can I get my car? When can I get my car?
Then the icing on the cake, 2 speeding tickets in the mail. Photos from the city's roadside camera showing her baby blue Hyundai Sonata, clear as day. But the timestamps on those infractions, 5:49 and 7:25 p.m., both within hours of when the car was taken on August 11th.
They said, well, it would probably happen while it was stolen. They told me that. And I said, well, why should I have to pay for it? They said, well, we're not going to release your car unless you pay the 2 speeding tickets. They should.
Now, to me, that's bull crap. I say, but I don't know if that's part of law, if that's one of the things when y'all midterm, how I always talk about how important the midterm elections is. If you have your whoever district you voting for and blah 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 blah, y'all need to put that in writing. I remember our small little spot out here is something totally different that was bugging us. A bunch of us talked about it. Small businesses. And we had one person, his wife, she coined up a letter and put all of our names on it, and all of us signed it, and all of us took it to the commissioner and let him know, when the midterm come up, you know what I'm saying? We need to address this. And because if not, look at how many people do. Half of the businesses in this town name is on there. The letter was the letter with what we were talking about was 3/4 of a page, but you got 3 pages of businesses that's signed their name on here. You on the hot seat. Now it ain't his fault. It was something that was already in place before he became commissioner. But you trying to get reelected? Okay, here we go. We need something. Guess what? It's gone. It's gone. It's a lot fee. It was a lot fee for debris, cause like people throw trash and it blows all over the place and it blows up to your fence, and you would get litter ticket from the city. Okay, so people throw trash out the window, it blow up against my fence. So I got to be on 100 all day, every day police trash call. Because if not, I'm going to get a $50 fine from the city. And you come in and open up in the morning. You come in and open up. Y'all close. Y'all left last night, 10 o'clock. Come in 7 o'clock. And it's stuck to your door. What the hell? But it wasn't there last night. And so anyway, we got that taken care of. But anyway, with her, I think that's kind of chicken crap of Baltimore to do that to her. Do that to her. They steal the car, get tickets, speeding tickets in it, and you want her to pay the speeding tickets that they got before you release the car. Now on that one, hopefully this Fox 45 news thing get somebody's ear, and the city should waive that. That's insane.
Make me a victim 2 and 3 times. I was a victim once with my car being stolen. I was a victim with the insurance company, and I was a victim with the city of Baltimore.
This notice from Baltimore City showing up in her mailbox, not once, but twice, saying failure to reclaim the car will be considered a waiver of all rights and considered consent to the sale of the vehicle.
I was upset because now you're going to sell my car if I don't get it, but you won't give it to me. I kept calling them about my car. When can I get my car? When can I get my car?
Then the icing on the cake, 2 speeding tickets in the mail. Photos from the city's roadside camera showing her baby blue Hyundai Sonata, clear as day. But the timestamps on those infractions, 5:49 and 7:25 p.m., both within hours of when the car was taken on August 11th.
They said, well, it would probably happen while it was stolen. They told me that. And I said, well, why should I have to pay for it? They said, well, we're not going to release your car unless you pay the 2 speeding tickets. They shouldn't.
Let me know what you think, folks. Rate, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.